Hey, yo, what's up with it? This your boy Young Bleed, letting y'all know we finna come through and make it do what it do on the I Only Touch the Greatest podcast. You heard me?
You was in on No Limit, and like being on that, because you was right there, man. I love saying this because I give y'all your roses every time. Free
Yes,
C Murder,
time, bro. Yes, sir.
RP Soldier Slim,
Yes, sir.
and RP, RP Magic. How was it, that chemistry, what I'm saying, at that time? How was it like getting in the booth with also Beats by the Pound, you know what I'm saying? KLC, which I give his roses every time because I feel like, he's on the same level as Dr. Dre,
Yeah.
Timbaland,
Yes, sir.
and so many of them iconic legends. Like, how was it, that chemistry with Kelsey and Beats by the Pound?
Oh, it's always hand in glove. I didn't work so close to Beats by the Pound like everybody figured. I give a lot of love and shouts out to Happy Perez that produced really my whole balls and my word record. And other than the 3 songs we substitute, that became a Pimp C production, and 2 was Beats by the Pound. You see what I'm saying? So I got records with those guys, filtered out, across the years, and in particular Moby Dick, you know what I'm saying? Moby,
shout out to Moby.
My guy, Odell, Craig B, you name them. All of us is good friends and families. So anytime I need something from them, they still pull out their punches for me. So, of course, that magic is there when we show up, and that love and that smile on your brother's face. So you know what we finna do. You know what I mean? I even did a record, an unreleased record with Snoop when he come down there from No Limit. I forget exactly who produced that from Beats by the Pound, but y'all had never heard that record.
Wow.
Release it sooner than later, but yeah, since like the 99 or something like that. Yeah,
wow.
99. So anytime I came around, like I said, the concentration camp was separate. I didn't know for a while that Baton Rouge had became No Limit headquarters until I started going around and recording with them. You see what I'm saying? But we always had our own outlet and self-centered studio, more or less. So yeah, every time, anytime the vibe was good, it's a beautiful thing, even to this day, man. So yeah, I can't thank her enough in, so many ways, so many days. Yes, sir.
You have any hidden talents?
Yeah, man. A few different things. I've been playing drums since a kid. You know what I mean? Like I said, I used to sing in the church. I used to sing I sung in the opera when I was a kid. You know what I mean? My voice got deep over the years. So, I was a soprano young. Now I'm a good tenor bass. You know what I'm saying? But
right.
So many, man. I'm doing this book thing, working on a comic book. I wear like 50 hats. I tell people that, and nonstop. Like a wild Jamaican. I'm doing 10 jobs a day. Just off the, managing, consulting, artist development. I learned those different elements toward that 90%, 10%, 90% business, 10% talent thing. You know what I mean? So, of course, it forced you to learn other things. Some things I came in the game with, and some things I picked up on. So, yeah, that's another infinite one. I'm still growing, man. Different instrumentation. I really produced or co-produced how you do that. Turntables and all that. When I say I'm a hip-hop head since a kid, I really had 2 turntables in my back room. I slept on records and different things like that. So any way you could plug something up, yeah, I learned a whole lot, man, just passing through. Yeah, man.
Right. I was thinking about this, man, because I looked on this and I was like, wow, how you do that there is still one of Master P's top masterpiece on his list on his streaming program. Like how is that, seeing that that's like a huge milestone as to anybody. And how do you feel like as with Master P as right now, you know what I'm saying? How much you think his importance is in the game?
It's everything for starters with us, definitely in the South. Having that capital connection and connecting so many people. My only thing to that is I wanted to continue. I wanted to do a whole lot more with Pete. We didn't talk through the years, and we'll talk about doing things that just never manifested. As recent as the No Limit tour, I did like 1 date on that tour. And so, like I said, not being exactly a No Limit artist, and he kind of ain't owe that to me. And he got me my deal. So it always been, call me when you need me. I'm Mac 10 off the body mover. I show up when it's time to do something and I go back off and do what I've been doing. So that's our only difference. I wanted to do a lot more records and different things like that and help keep the torch lit and keep the house running. So everybody got their separate things nowadays. You know what I mean? I always reach back and try to do, make those efforts, but it take two. You know what I mean? It's the best way I can put it to you.
Yeah. Your go-to drink?
My go-to drink, the Crown Royal, man. I got a plethora of drinks, but lately I've been, I'm a whiskey man. I started off at a gin, man. So from the white to the brown, but lately it's been that Crown Royal for me, man. It's smooth. It was made with the King and Queen of England. So that's real good. And then, shouts out to you, Canadian whiskey. You know what I'm saying? So,
yes, Lord. Canadian got some stuff, man. I'll be saying it.
All our liquor is better up here, I believe. Our beers are more potent than your guys's and everything.
That's what he's saying.
Look, I tell you something, man. If you hadn't made a trip to Colorado yet, man, when they say the Mile High Club, I had to learn about getting high and drinking in Colorado. You get higher and drunk quicker because you're a mile, far as regular surface in the rest of the country, you're a mile high off the ground. So it's just like being in an airplane. You ride through Colorado Springs, your ears gonna pop in the mountains. So I had to learn to take it easy. You know what I mean? Drinking something simple. They used to call me Mr. Moscato out there because I drank Moscato all the time. But even Moscato would give me a headache, drinking it fast. So it's different you when you go to Colorado and try to smoke and drink, man. But beautiful place.
And you was on